Over the weekend, Taiwan elected a new president that China is calling a separatist troublemaker, and U.S. news anchors feel the need that China needs to respond. Yes, continue to throw rocks at glass houses. It's Monday, January 15th, and this is Turbo News. Cold weather hit the Midwest over the weekend, with Montana being like negative 30, and blizzards hitting multiple states. Crazy weather. Speaking of Iowa, Republican Party update. The current polls are in following Iowa weekend. 62% with Trump, 11.9% with Nikki Haley, 11.8% with Ronnie, and 4% with Vivek. Obviously, those were nationally. We'll have the Iowa update tomorrow. Moving on. You thought ChatGPT was cool. Well, it's coming for your job. 40% of all jobs requiring advanced economic are going to be gone, and 60% worldwide are going to be gone, says some director or manager. She also said the more skilled the job, the more likely it's going to be gone. So, Deborah, your crystal rock business is probably fine. Ecuador arrested nearly 100 people over the weekend that they called part of a terrorist group. Over 100,000 Ecuadorians came to the United States illegally last year. Those are two different topics that have nothing to do with each other. Israel has been at war for over 100 days. I don't have an update on that. It's war. It sucks. People are dying. The Russian and Ukraine war is still going on though. And over the weekend, apparently, Ukraine shot down 2 very important Russian aircrafts. But there is little to any evidence for that. Want to hear another story that has no evidence at the moment of recording this? A US-owned cargo ship got hit with a missile off the coast of Yemen. This follows just a weekend of a lot of airstrikes that the US conducted on Yemen. Sports. It was NFL wildcard weekend. Browns suck. Texans moving on. Dolphins couldn't handle the cold against the Chiefs. The Cheeseheads beat the Indians, and the Lions barely move on with a 1-point difference against the Rams. You got the Steelers-Bills game and the Eagles-Buccaneers game today. Monday, January 15th. Yeah, sports. That wraps up our sports weekend. And to close out our Monday Turbo News broadcast, feel like the rich are getting richer? Well, the top 5 have only gotten rich, have doubled their wealth since 2020. And we'll have our first trillionaire within the next 10 years. It's Monday, January 15th. It's a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoy it. Turbo News.